89.9 FM, the East Bay's best rider. I got my dude D-Nas in the building. What it do, big dog?
Hey, what's up with y'all?
Man.
D-Nas in the building, y'all.
His name is buzzing like some bees to some honey right now. But in the meantime, we're going to let him introduce himself, who he is, what he does, and where he's from.
I'm D-Nas, Street Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Online radio, all they play that FM, you know. Also known as Leon Sykes. I'm a teacher, I'm a lifeguard.
Leon Sykes.
I do a little bit of everything, you know.
Everything.
A little bit of everything.
So what we're going to do, we're going to break down this interview in sections as of how he got started. So D-Nas, how did you get your name D-Nas?
It's actually hella corny.
Tell him, man.
My middle name is David, and I've always been a thirst bucket, right? And back in the day, my brother Beegis, shout out to brother Beegis. My places used to call him Be Nasty.
Okay.
And he hated it. I'm like, well, I'm a thirst bucket, so I'm nasty. David's my middle name, D Nasty. But you remember Kings of Comedy? You had Cedric and James about delicious. Like, I got tired. Men call me D Nasty, so we had to take the T-double-E off and just have it as D Nas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that's how I got the name. Before that, I was Big Luscious.
Oh, okay.
Big Luscious.
How long have you had that name, D-Nas?
D-Nas, I've been D-Nas for almost 10 years.
10 years.
Don't want to block his way from the video.
I made the transition about 10 years ago.
Awesome.
I was going to Lane College, and I was like, man, I'm about to be D-Nas. I was about like 18, 19 years old. I'm kind of old out here. I'm an OG
Still
out here.
looking young.
You know what I'm saying? Drink that water.
Got it? I mean, in the meantime, man, you've been doing your thing for a minute, man.
Absolutely.
And you said you've been doing radio for about like 13 years or so?
Yeah.
How did you get into doing radio?
I got into radio through my computer academy teacher when I was in high school at Oakland Tech.
What year is this about by?
This was 2001.
Okay.
My teacher came through, it was a lady named Jamie Talley. She came through representing youth radio.
Yes.
And my dad had been trying to get me into youth radio for years. So as a child, I wanted to pursue journalism and publishing. So I told him about it. Jamie got me into youth radio, and it was history from there. I started classes in January 2001. I was an intern by October 2001, because September 11th happened. So we had to postpone a lot of our programs. And I was there for almost 10 years.
Oh, wow.
As far as like hosting, as far as running a radio show, and then teaching classes. And then I was a viral marketing coordinator for a teen dating non-violence program that we had up there called Bomb 401. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And D-Nas started coming through. I started doing security. Like, I wanted to do radio, but wasn't necessarily a reality yet. I was doing security. I was a lifeguard. I still am a lifeguard.
Multitasking.
You know. And so then Street Talk Radio came along 7 years ago. It'll be 7 years ago this year.
Wow. What did you learn from being part of that during that time, your experience?
I learned FM radio, terrestrial radio etiquette. You know, understanding how to speak on air to make sure we're not cussing. And I learned Pro Tools. When I started, we were just learning Pro Tools, but we were using the DAT machine, the little tape. And I was learning how to do audio edits on reel-to-reels.
Wow.
So I was like, you had to cut. So for everybody out there that listens, if you're like a producer or you're an engineer, you know what I'm saying? Cats are like, you're able to just record stuff on Pro Tools. Back in the day, we had a recorder on a reel-to-reel, which is a huge tape. And if you wanted to edit, you had to take about 8 inches of tape and cut that and hope that's one word.
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? We had to go through all that, and it was amazing. You know, I learned a lot, you know, at Youth Radio, just as far as how nonprofits work.
Yes.
I learned how to build a family. Like, once you get to, like, as you see here with the KCRH, you probably have like a for real family.
We got an army.
You know, it's a mafia. You know what I'm saying? Once you win, you ain't out. You can come back 20 years later, like, oh, I used to be here. They're gonna be like, oh my God, you were here. You know, so I definitely learned that, and I learned being modest and being humble.
Yes.
Most above everything, because the cats have come out of youth radio.
Yes.
We have a very long list of success stories. That are, you know what I'm saying? People love them now.
That's what's up, man. So, what is the difference from radio back, because you're doing that now and to today, and what are the benefits of doing it the way we're doing it now?
The technology. I mean, everybody is able to pursue this now. You know, the internet has changed the game so much.
Yeah.
Used to have to be in programs. You had to go to school.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a producer. Anybody can be an actor. Anybody can be a radio host. You know, anybody can be a program director.
Yes.
You know, that's what the technology has changed so much, and also a lot of people have become more interested in being behind the mic.
Right.
A lot of cats wanna pursue this more than just, oh, I want to be here kicking it. Like, I actually enjoy this. I actually want to be here.
Yes.
5 hours out the day. I want to be here till 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, I don't.
Hello. You know what I'm saying?
So tell people about the work ethics, because you know I go through the same work ethics as we're underground radio, so
Right.
you know we gotta work twice as hard
Right.
as our bigger brothers and sisters.
Absolutely.
So at the end to even shine. So how is your work ethics in the way you do your own radio?
So I'm a teacher right now. Shout out to my students, Alternatives in Action High School.
Yeah.
And before I started working at Alternatives in Action, my radio show was originally 12 to 3, then I got moved to 11 to 2.
Is this the first one?
This is Street Talk Radio.
Okay.
So
when did you start that, by the way?
I started that September 2007. On paper, October 9th, 2007.
Okay. Continue.
And so what happened was I had to change my times at 9 to 11 because I had to be at work by 12.
Yeah.
So I get up.
You gotta work.
I'm up at 6:30 every morning, looking for parking by 7:30 because there's no parking downtown Oakland. I don't start my show to 9. Sometimes I don't get into the building till 8:55. So I have my playlist prepared. I have to make sure my artists are either on their way or not coming. So I have to be prepared. It's about 4 or 5 hours, you know, ahead of time. I've gotten a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie. At times I can just go in and knock some things out, but
because you know
the prep is definitely like you want to know what you're gonna play, what's gonna hit, what's not gonna hit.
Yes.
You know, I have the freedom that we don't have a playlist.
Yeah.
I am my own music director of my show.
Nice.
I have a program director and a music director.
Yeah.
But it allows the freedom of what we want to play. You
Most
know?
definitely.
I play Peaches and Butters, little sound bites from South Park.
Oh, I love Butters.
Yeah, that's what it do, man. For all the people that are students that are listening right now, and everybody else that wants to get into radio, do you have a message to them about getting into this business? And if so, what would that message be?
The message I have is that there are people that take this very seriously.
Yes.
There are people who are very much passionate about being in radio, and if you are thinking about it, definitely look into it, and also don't shun anybody away. Everybody's a networking opportunity. Everybody is you're a way to somewhere. Do it. Just stick to it. Get in there. Get some knowledge. Whoever you can like get knowledge from, get it. Like I have mentors. Davey D's one of my mentors. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the things. Like I just try and pull my resources, and always just be positive. Like positivity is what really like gets people drawn to. If you're just out there like, I'm the baddest in the world, everybody's like, I'm not really chilling with it. But if you're like a humble person, a positive person, cats gonna draw to you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you.
Be you. Yes.
I like that. Dina's in the building. Did you want to ask me something?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So when you first started radio, what was one of like the most difficult challenges for you, like that took you a while to get used to?
Reading on air. Reading on air is like I stutter. As you my mind moves so fast.
Me too.
I stutter, and so like.
April 25th.
Hello.
By the way, listeners, I just need to let you know that Dinaz and me, Miss February, we have the same birthday. April 25th, we Taurus.
Hello, Taurus twins. You feel me? Actually, Rose Giggs' birthday the same day.
Rose Giggs? Oh yeah, that's right. I never heard that.
That's the boy right
radio
there.
product. You feel me?
Right.
Oh really?
Yeah. Youth radio.
I didn't know that.
Sue, Tracademics.
Wait.
We're deep out here.
Oh wow.
You deep?
They all started from there too.
We were all youth radio. Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Roach had already had something bubbling with BIG with Lil Fote, but like we are all youth radio products. You know what I mean? So like I said, there's so many of us. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody like editor in chief or like associate editor of High Times magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like we got somebody that writes for BET. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot what was the question. I've never get interviewed, so I'm like, I don't know two seconds.
Questions for you. I don't know if you're gonna ask.
Hold on, let's get into
What was the question you asked? I think.
What was the most difficult challenge for you?
Reading on air and understanding your place. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to like I wanted to jump in like, can't nobody